Hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing a memory keeping plan with me this time around for the week of August 2nd through the 8th. And I'm actually using a little essential kit from Cinderella Paper that I got as a freebie in an order last year. So it's 2 pages plus the washi. I also received some glitter headers that I don't think went with the kit, but they got thrown into my order anyway, so that was helpful to have, although you'll see a little bit of an issue with it in a minute. And then I'm also using this little freebie from Sarah Elizabeth Prince that must have been thrown in with an order of mine from another shop that was collabing with them. I'm not sure who that was. But yeah, I wanted to bring in some silver foil just for fun. So I did have an issue with these glitter headers, which is fine because they were free. I did not order them, so it turned out okay. But I think they might have been cut too deep. So at first I tried to pull some of them up and I'm like, oh, this will be fine. So I got like 2 glitter headers in and then pulled them up because I'm like, I don't know if we're going to be able to use these. And then off camera, I painstakingly removed enough glitter headers, so 21 of the 28 off this little sheet to fill out, 3 bars, on one on each day of the week. So I made it work eventually, but it was just a little bit more time consuming than I would normally like. And then I realized that the essential kit actually did come with 1 set of glitter headers, so I could have just used those. But it's fine. I don't normally use hot pink, but for this week, yeah, this is me taking them up with my X-Acto knife because I'm like, I don't think we're gonna get more than 2 out of this. But then I got 21 of them out anyway. It just took a very, very long time. I think probably because this is on Cinderella Paper's matte vinyl paper, which is very, very thin. So I think maybe the cutter cut too deep for the very thin matte vinyl paper. Like I said, it's fine. It was just a little bit of an experiment. So here is me finally with enough glitter headers to cover up every single header in the kit. So originally when I received this, I think I was going to use it for my birthday, but I ended up using it for this week instead because, like, if you saw my birthday week this year, you saw that I used a totally different kit. But this just seemed like a fun, summery piece of art, so I decided to use it this week. I didn't really have another week to use it, and I didn't have another kit for this week, so I just went for it. And now I'm going to be putting in all of the full boxes. I love that piano. Very cute. Very pretty. This week I did go up to the Pasadena area to visit the Huntington, which is a bunch of gardens and a library, which is closed right now. I will have to go back to see the library one day. And some art galleries, and they were having their free day this week, and I got tickets, which was, I felt very lucky to get that. So I actually did post a video about that earlier this week if you want to check out what that looks like. Very gorgeous. Totally recommend it. Admission's normally $25, which I would totally pay, but because I was on summer break and I was free for the free day, I wanted to go, so that was really nice. I'll talk more about that when we get to it. I think that full box with the girl looking all cute with a bag of flowers is like how I wanted to look that day, but it was very hot that day, so I was there in my shorts and my tank top and being very sweaty, but it was still pretty enjoyable. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the glitter headers finally. I never know what to talk about with the base of these because it's just kind of like, and then I'm gonna put down glitter headers, and then I'm gonna put down full boxes, blah blah blah. So yeah, I had 7 glitter headers left over, but those were the ones that I really could not get off the paper. So I just tossed them in the trash. It's fine. So Monday of this week, I put in one of the 3 bow checklists because I needed to do some really fun stuff like call the IRS because I have a question for them. But spoiler alert, I called them multiple times this week and they did not pick up. They were like, we have too many calls, goodbye. And I'm like, thank you so much. And I got the same response from the California Employment Development Department. So I don't know what I'm going to do about either of those situations, because when I file things online, they don't answer. When I call, they don't answer. So tough luck. Then this was kind of a lazy day for me, although I marked a lot of things on Monday. But I did put in a planner because I did my August monthly spread. I put in a little envelope to mark that I ordered some new kits from Cinderella Paper. She has a last chance section, and there's a bunch of fall and Christmas related kits in there, so I bought those and I'll use those this year. So I got all my fall and Thanksgiving and Christmas kits for half off, so that was really nice. Then, like I said, I was kind of lazy this day, so I have a Molly laying on the couch from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I did watch some Olympics clips on YouTube this night, so I used the little Molly fencing planner Olympics character for that. And then I marked that it was 3 weeks until the semester starts for me, so I used this Once More with Love little guy poking his head out the window, because at this point because it was August 2nd, right? So that's the month that I go back, is August. Starting to feel a little nervous about going back, but I'm just trying to take each day as it comes. Then on Tuesday, really did not do a whole lot. I filmed the plan with me for the week prior because I just did not get around to it on Monday. I didn't feel like doing it, so I used a little camera icon that I had left over from another kit and used a half box for that because I just didn't have a lot to mark this day. Then I edited and scheduled my budget, so I used a little laptop from Oh Hello Co. And then the only other thing I marked on Tuesday with an Itty Bitty Sticker Co. Molly watching TV was that we watched Tasting History and A Mythical Kitchen here on YouTube. I feel like Tasting History always posts on Tuesday. Mythical Kitchen often posts on Tuesday, so we'll just watch those together in the evening. Then on Wednesday, I bought my brother's birthday gift because his birthday was a week away. So I used a little wallet sticker from the Sarah Elizabeth Prince sampler. And then I put in another checklist to mark things like working out, washing masks, scheduling the plan with me. I actually did manage to work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Not intensely, but I did it. I did something, which is better than nothing. Then I decided to put a half box on its side and use a Molly with a big stack of books to mark that I did a little bit of reading. Didn't have anything else to mark on Wednesday, so that's why I put the half box that way. And then Thursday was the day that I went up to the Huntington, so I kind of broke that down into multiple characters instead of just putting in one thing that said I went to the Huntington. The first thing I marked within Molly is that I was up at 6 a.m. this day without an alarm, which I found impressive. I'm going to have to be probably getting up at 6 once the semester starts, just so that I have enough time to wake up, get caffeinated, and get to campus. I don't teach until 9 in the morning this fall, but I like to have a lot of hours before I have to teach. Then I put in this gas pump. I think it's from Planting Roses. It's huge. I had a hard time fitting it in here. I bought these a long time ago, but I did need to put gas in my car because I needed to drive an hour. Only drove 30 miles away, but it took me an hour each way. And then I marked various places I went at the Huntington. So the first place I checked out was the section of the desert garden and the lily ponds, which are kind of next to each other. So that cactus sticker is from Wonton and a Million. They have this travel sticker book at Michael's, and this is in the Texas section, cactus. Then I used a little coffee cup from Oh Hello because I got coffee after I toured those gardens. I got an iced coffee. And then I put in this Wonton and a Million sticker standing in front of, I forget which building this is, but it's a building in Japan. And that's because I looked at the Chinese, Japanese, and Australian gardens after I had my coffee. The Japanese and Chinese gardens are really impressive at this place. So everything's worth seeing, but those ones are really amazing. And then I put in a takeout sticker from Cinderella Paper because I did get takeout at the Huntington. I got home probably around 2:30, so if you look at Thursday, it looks like I was out late, but I actually wasn't. It's just I didn't have anything interesting to mark on Thursday except the stuff that I did outside of the house. So I just let it take up the whole day. Then on Friday, I got up at 6 again, so I was happy about that. Marked that with another Molly. And then I put in a phone call sticker from Cinderella Paper because, again, I called the IRS and the unemployment department and got answers from neither, so that was cool. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about either of my situations because I cannot get a hold of anybody. It's cool. It's fine. It's not fine, but oh well. Then I put in a dollar bill from an old Cinderella Paper kit because the student loan interest waiver was extended to January 31st of next year. I do still have my student loans. I have the money to pay them off right now, which is exciting. I accomplished that last year, but I've decided to keep it in a CD for the moment. I did that back in March when I think that's when they extended the interest waiver to September. So that's going to mature in September, so I'll have to figure out what I do with the money until January. Then I did another 3-bow checklist for a bunch of things like working out again and doing some photo backup. And while I was doing that, I watched BuzzFeed Multiplayer's channel. I've talked about this before. They have this person named Kelsey, who no longer works for them actually, who was doing the 100 Baby Challenge in The Sims. So I watched that. So that Sims sticker is from Simply a Mess. And then I used these clinking glasses, again from a Cinderella Paper kit, to mark that the first episode of Drinking History came out and that we watched it. So that's fun. Then Saturday, I marked that it was 1 week until our Portland trip, so that airplane sticker is from a shop that is no longer open. I marked that I had kind of a slow morning, kind of a slow, relaxing morning. So that sticker is from the sampler. Finished the 100 Baby Challenge episodes this day. It was kind of weirdly anticlimactic. So another Sims sticker from Simply a Mess. I did some embroidery so that I have a Molly cat for that. I filmed my sticker organization, so another Molly. And then I watched more Olympics clips, so yet another Molly. And I've run out of video, so hold on one moment. I'm going to have to go back and slow down these clips. On Sunday, I removed my nail polish because it was all chipped up, so I used a nail polish bottle from the sampler. I filmed a plan ahead, plan with me for once, so I used a Fox and Cactus planner sticker, and then I edited lots of videos, 3 videos actually, so I used a laptop from the sampler, and finally watched more Olympics clips, and I watched a bunch of BMX, mostly skateboarding, sport climbing, which I'm super obsessed with right now. I just like the way it looks, it's Spider-Man, and then some BMX. So I made Molly be a BMX competitor, and she's upside down. On the sidebar, I marked that I took care of my plants. Quotes around it, my plant's dying. And then I put in the weekly tracker, or the weekly sidebar sticker, to mark dinners. So that is my week. I hope you enjoyed it. I will talk to you later.